Do you want to bypass MDM restrictions on your iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch? If so, let's start. Now firstly, my restriction bypass has only been tested on meraki MDM. So to see what MDM you have, go to Settings, General, Device Management, and you'll see Mode Device Management, and you can see meraki Management, you can see the apps, you can see the restrictions. Now, if you don't have a meraki MDM, I have been able to bypass restrictions on devices that have global MDM and other sorts of MDM. So I can't guarantee it will work, however, it will work 100% on meraki MDM other than one condition. Now if you got your iPad before October of 2017, then most likely you'll get a -1 error that I'll pop up on the screen right now, and that means that you can't restore the backup, that means that you can't modify the backup, which means that you can't restore it, so you won't be able to bypass restrictions. Now this method is undetectable because we have the apps and restrictions, but we only remove the restrictions part. So you still have the meraki MDM and you still have the apps, but there's no restrictions. So without further ado, let's move to the PC and let's get this started. Okay, so on the PC you need two applications. So you need iTunes, there'll be a link in the description, and you need ibackupbot. Goes to this link, scroll down and you'll see ibackupbot for Windows, ibackupbot for Mac. Just click the download and you'll be all done. Now if we plug in our device into Windows, we tap continue, and you can see it showing this iPad is supervised by another computer, cannot be used with this computer. And to fix this, what you want to do is on the iPad, go to Settings, General, you want to tap Reset, you want to tap Reset all settings. Now this isn't a factory reset, it just resets like your Wi-Fi settings and some other simple stuff. So just tap Reset and just tap Reset again. Now your device will start to reset. I'm going to speed this process up so it's not fishy like you think it's fake or anything. So I'll be back once it's done. Okay, so once it's done, we can just press the home button, and now you'll see this password requirement. You won't usually see that's something to do with the MDM. So let's just press later. You see Trust Computer. Now you want to unplug the device from the computer and then replug it in, and then you'll see the Trust pop up again. Tap Trust. And if it shows type in your passcode, then you just type in your passcode. And on the computer, we want to press Continue, and we'll just press Continue again. And the iPad hasn't showed up, so let's just unplug and replug again. And it should show up here, and you can see it's asking for the newest version. Just tap cancel. Now you can see the iPad is here. Now to stop the sync, we just press the X here, and there we go, it's stopped. Now if you press this, then it's going to unplug the device from the computer, which is not what you want. Now what we want to do is close out of iTunes, and we'll open up ibackupbot here, press it, and now it's going to load some backups. If you see these pop-ups, just press OK. Don't worry about them, they are not relevant right now. Now it's going to show you device detected, loading information. This may take a long time on the first run. Okay, so now this is taking too long, so to fix this, we're going to close out of ibackupbot. And let's just press close, close again. Okay, now it's closed. You want to unplug the device, and you will open up ibackupbot again, like so. And let's just wait for ibackupbot to fully load up. So again, and now we're going to plug the device in, and now you can see the iPad is showing up here. And now if you reset all the settings correctly, which that isn't that hard, you'll see this. So it's showing that the backup is off, but in here it's showing encryption on. Now this is a glitch state because in iOS 10, if you just reset all settings, you can make a backup in iTunes, but after iOS 11 you have to do reset all settings and make a backup in ibackupbot because it glitches out. So you can see it's showing that it's turned off, but it's showing on here. But if we press this, it's asking to put an encryption passcode. So the encryption is now off, so we can make a backup. So press backup now, and we select backup to another folder, browse, and let's just make one on our desktop. Let's just make a new folder, call this backup, and let's just select the folder, tap OK. And now our ibackupbot will start making a backup for the iPad. Now I'd recommend making two. The first one is a recovery one if anything goes wrong, and the second one will be a backup that you want to use so we can modify the restrictions and get them off our device. So it says backup completed. You want to load it up, press yes, and now we're going to make another backup. So again, backup now, another folder. So I'm going to make this one back one. There we go, select folder, OK. I'm going to speed this bit up because it's actually quite quick. Okay, now it's showing this because this is going to be the backup. If anything goes wrong, we can just restore to it. I'm going to press no, and now we have the backup here. So I'm just going to quickly go into display and brightness, and I'm going to turn off auto lock. There we go. So now double tap this, press system files, and then you see the search icon. Now I'm hovering over here. I'm going to search up config, like so, and now you'll see configuration profiles. Double click it, and now we have all these profiles. Now see these two profiles here, they have the profile and a bit of numbers and letters, random stuff. Now one of these have the restrictions, so we can just open them one by one and you will be able to determine which ones have restrictions. Let's start with the top one, and you'll see this. You're going to press cancel, and now just have a look. Scroll down. Now if it says restriction yes, no, restriction yes, no, that means that it is the right one. We can see here we don't have it, just showing payload like meraki, so we just close out this one. If we open this one, same, press cancel. Now we can see here restrictions, just scroll down, allow airdrop, you see here, allow airdrop, false, allow app installation, true, allow assistant, that's meaning Siri, false, allow automatic app downloads, false, allow bookstore erotica, false. So you can see it's showing the restrictions, true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. So what I'm going to do, close out this, and you just want to press the delete icon here. So just click it, delete, and we'll press yes, and now it's deleted. So what you want to do is scroll up to the top, press this here, and you'll see here showing restore backup. Just press it, and you want to select the right device. It's iPad, press OK, and you want to press full restore and press OK, and that's going to do a full restore of the backup. And once it's done, there will be no restrictions. You can see on the iPad restore in progress. You haven't noticed, iPad's been at the bottom right of the screen the whole time. And I was going to do the restore backup, and that was the fly. Can you die please? Okay, right, didn't get it, never mind. The point is, you can see so restore completed, the app crashed, it's fine. You can unplug the device from the computer as it's not needed anymore, and once we're done, you'll see there'll be no more restrictions on your device, which will be pretty darn cool. So I'm actually gonna cut off the computer because there's no need of it anymore, and I'm just gonna move to here. Okay, now we're here. Now I just want to make an important message. So if you weren't able to restore the backup, it was like giving an error or just wasn't working. Now I was looking through the comments on my old one, and someone recommended saying if you factory reset your device, then it will work. Now I wouldn't recommend that you actually do that, but if you want to do that, plug your device in, and you just want to open up iTunes and then press restore device, and it will restore, and then after does apparently work. I can't guarantee any of that, but it had a lot of likes, the comments, so you never know. Let's just go into settings, general, and we have device management, and as you can see here, we have apps, and we have no restrictions. The restriction bypass is complete. Go to the home screen. You can see earlier we didn't have like the FaceTime, App Store. We had iTunes Store, but you can see we have all of our applications, and also remember we didn't have the erase of content and settings. If we go into here, we also have erase of content and settings. So that's basically the end of this video. Took a long time to make. I just want to address today is the time I'm recording this video. This device, if you're wondering, isn't mine, and I swapped it with another person in my school. So like, you know, I restricted my pass to iPad, and they used mine for the day. And they went on my iPad, and then they uploaded a YouTube video on it, which was quite interesting. So if you're wondering, that wasn't me, that was some other guy. That's the end of this video. Once you've got your restriction bypass to work, there'll be some playlists in the description to watch, so you can get like emulators and some cool Siri shortcuts if you want to mess around, which you need iOS 12 to use. And if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like if it's working for you. Follow me on Twitter @undetectable. There's always a link in the description. Have a good day guys, enjoy your day, peace out.